What's going on, everybody? We are here today, the 12th. Sorry, I missed you yesterday. Had a whole bunch of stuff going on with work. It was a busy day, so didn't have any time to throw up a vid. But today we do, and I am 11 3-game slate today on Yahoo. We've got Indy in a back-to-back against Golden State. We have the rematch of Lakers and Houston and San Antonio and OKC. By the way, I am basically treating this as a 2-game slate. I am really considering just fading everything in LA and Houston. Okay. And it's just not appealing to me at all. The prices, the matchup, everything just is a disaster. So I'm really thinking about only playing these two in this 3. I wonder if others will be doing the same thing, but I see a route that can be done with that. Before I get into my value plays for today, just to note, you're waiting on both LBJ and AD news, John Wall news, but it looks like he's been more upgraded to getting closer to probable. We are waiting no news in this game so far. That's really awesome. DeRozan is out for personal reasons again, and White is out again. So that's huge. And then in Indy, we can expect Depot to go ahead and ride the bench and rest. Okay. So that should create some good value there too. All right. Let's start. Yesterday, I really did like Mr. Dougie, and he splashed on the Kings in a season high. And I do believe that he may pick up that start tonight for Oladipo, possibly. I'm not 100% sure, but he could be a pretty solid play. He only offers the upside of scoring really for you. So he can definitely have rough nights. He's not my favorite value play, but I did have to mention him because I did ride him yesterday and it was really nice. So I do like Dougie there. Also, Mr. Justin. Now, there's 2 holidays. Aaron Holiday isn't bad either with Oladipo out. Okay. But I prefer Justin. I think that he will start, but I also think that he'll get heavy minutes. I think McDermott will also get some nice minutes as well, but I like that he's probably going to – Justin probably will receive somewhere around 33 minutes tonight, I'm assuming. And I just like this, just consistency. In this spot from Holiday, we want 20 to 25 fantasy points should do it. So I like Justin Holiday there. And another play that we really want to keep an eye out. He did have cramping last game. I did have him in this smash game, his last game. He had a really good game. But I think he'll be fine. There's just cramping. Usage goes up tremendously when D Rose is out. I don't think we can expect a 40 fantasy point performance from him. Patty Mills is still there. I think Patty Mills is still a better scorer than him. But what's great about this guy is he's going to grab you some boards, going to grab you some assists, probably going to get a steal, and possibly even a block. So, I mean, the guy's averaging, just over a half of each of the defensive stats. So hopefully you get one of either a steal or a block in the game, and then give 9, 12 points, 3 or 4 boards, 2 or 3 assists. That'll do it. Love him at $13 there. He's one of my favorites. If you want to go Mills, after more of a look at this. I was about to say down performance. It's not even a down performance. Also a really good play here. I don't see why you can't go to Patty Mills either. I mean, you can go to Patty Mills over Walker if you want. Either one will work. You can do both. I think they'll each get you to that 20 fantasy point or better. So those are really great value plays today. I absolutely love them. And then let me see. I don't think I have a center that I truly like as a value play today. No, I don't. So for me personally, Lonnie and Justin are going to be the guys to go to today in the value area, and then try to create something a little more balanced from there on out. Horton Tucker. I really wish this guy would. He is. He's a cool player, man. He's a cool player. Look at that in 20 minutes. This guy's, I can't say it's going to be blowout and think it's going to be the exact same, so I'm not touching it. But man, I'd like to play this guy when the time's right. Okay, so those are my value plays. Primarily Holiday and Walker today. I might delve in with Mills if I can, a little bit here and there as well, and Doug McDermott. For the core plays for myself today, I think Sabonis is a pretty big target for today. Now, I could also see folks going to Curry. Curry's in a pretty solid spot too. However, Indy is pretty great defensively. I think they'll try to force the ball out of his hands. Malcolm Brogdon's great. So I could see that happening. But you never know. I definitely would commend someone going Curry instead of Sabonis. I like Sabonis just for his floor. So in what I think is going to be a close game, both work. But I think his floor, and I think there's some guards that I don't think you can do both. I wouldn't do both today, unfortunately, because I think there's some guards that you can get to. Let me get to the next guy, and that's why DeJounte Murray, I think, is a lock for me in a core play today. The dude's just OKC is not great defensively. I think he's going to bounce back from that Minnesota game. I think that he's going to get 35 plus, especially with DeRozan out. And I love his upside to get you 40 fantasy points. Just a huge lock for me. I've not taken him a few times and regretted it every time. Not going to happen tonight. And another huge play for me, and this is why I'm just like, I think I can get off of Curry. And these two guys are really great, but we can't forget about SGA. Okay, I think this OKC game, San Antonio game, is going to be really close all the way through. And I don't see how they're going to stop SGA. They're not going to stop SGA. No. I think SGA have a 50-point game today, fantasy-wise. So when you pair these guys up, Curry's off the table for you. And then pair it up with what I think is a great spot for Miles at center. Okay, because the center you have to have a core center today because it's just booty down here. James Wiseman's not playing enough minutes, so we can't go with him in catch games. Harrell's not. Horford. I mean, you could go Horford. He's realistic, a real option. But I think that Miles Turner is a huge bet. I also do like Aldridge today a lot because usage goes up quite a bit, and I'm loving the trend in the minutes. Okay, look at the minutes. This is what you want to see. Look at the trend. 20, 25, 31, 32, 36. I think he'll come a little bit down and won't go above 36. I think we'll go back down to like 33, 34. Perfect for Aldridge. I think he can score on this team. I think he could score well. I think there's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you could have 4 Spurs in your lineup today. I think you'd have 4 Spurs in your lineup today. It would be a solid lineup. I'll probably end up doing a 2-center lineup. So I might do pair Turner with Horford or Aldridge, most likely. Would I went against them the first time against the Lakers? I'm not going to do it again. So, this is what I'm looking at for the core. We've got Murray, we got SGA, we got Sabonis, we got Turner. I love starting here. And I got sidetracked talking about other centers. Turner, flat out, scored 6 points, and he has 31 fantasy points. That's the upside with him. More upside than anyone else. He hasn't had a game where he doesn't have a block. He's had, 3 games out of all the games they've played without a steal. Okay. The assists won't be there most nights, but the boards and the points. If Miles Turner scores 15 real life points, and that's all you know from his game log, you can just probably assume 99% of the time he's over 30 to 35 fantasy points because of all the other stats he gets. One of my favorite players because he can have a terrible shooting night and still get value, which is huge. Whereas, for example, if I go Aldridge, that is not the case. That is not the case. The man's not going to. He'll get you maybe 1 defensive stat a game. So if he has a terrible shooting night, like let's say he has a night like this, or if he has this is a great one. If he has a night like that, not hitting what we want him to hit, not hitting what we need him to hit. So Aldridge has that risk, whereas Turner doesn't really have much of that risk. The foul trouble is the only issue with him. So those are the plays today. I know I said previously that I would be doing a video with someone about some actual just real NBA content, but we actually will be getting it done on this channel today, hopefully between 7 and 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just a little sneak peek. We'll be talking a little bit about some Houston Rockets drama, as it's been a huge topic throughout the NBA. But, just 2 friends kind of getting into a really popular topic and maybe some spins of our own, right? But anyways, that'll be it today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your guys' lunch. Be safe out there. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys a little bit later.